You're listening to BambinoBabble's story. Once upon a time, in a small village, there were 4 animals: a donkey, a dog, a cat, and a rooster. They were old and tired and had been kicked out of their homes by their owners. The donkey, dog, cat, and rooster were sad and didn't know what to do. One day, while wandering through the forest, they stumbled upon each other. They realized that they all had one thing in common: they were all musicians. The donkey could play the lute, the dog could play the trumpet, the cat could play the violin, and the rooster could sing beautifully. They decided to form a band and travel together, hoping to make a living through their music. They walked and walked until they came to a small town called Brementown. In Brementown, they found a big, beautiful house that belonged to a group of robbers. They heard the robbers talking about how they were going to rob the mayor's house that night. The musicians decided to teach the robbers a lesson and scare them off. The donkey, dog, cat, and rooster stood on top of each other and created a tower. The rooster was on top and started to sing the most beautiful and loud song he knew. The cat played her violin, the dog blew his trumpet, and the donkey played his lute. The robbers were so scared by the strange and loud sounds that they ran away as fast as they could. The musicians had saved the day and were celebrated by the mayor and the town people. Word of their bravery and musical talent spread quickly, and soon they were invited to play at different events and parties throughout the land. The musicians were so happy and played their music with joy and passion. One day, they were invited to play at the king's palace. They were so excited and practiced for days to make sure they were perfect. When they arrived at the palace, they saw a beautiful kite flying high in the sky. The donkey had an idea. He suggested they use the kite as a stage and perform their music while flying in the sky. The other musicians loved the idea and quickly set up their instruments on the kite. The music was magical, and the audience was amazed by the musicians' talent and creativity. The king was so impressed that he invited them to become his personal musicians and travel with him wherever he went. The musicians were overjoyed and couldn't believe their luck. They had gone from being old and tired, kicked out of their homes, to being celebrated and traveling with the king. They played their music with joy and happiness, and their music brought joy and happiness to everyone who heard it. And so, the Brementown Musicians Traveling Band continued to make beautiful music and spread joy and happiness wherever they went. They had found a new family with each other and never felt alone or sad again.